Back again for another one. I said that was in such a lackluster manner. Back again for another one! It's happening now! There we go. Nailed it. This is Total War. War, but in totality! There has never been as much war as in this Total War. I won't be able to keep that up for the entire stream. Video. It's not a stream. You tit, you don't even know what you're doing anymore. You just cast adrift on an ocean of your own bullshit. Oh yes, we lost all our gains in the Caribbean and are now limping back. The Austrians have are allied to the Cherokee and have land here, which is upsetting. Where's our little sneaky fleet gone? Yeah, we could be sneaking anywhere. Probably to Reykjavik, so don't you worry, Britain. We can make it there in a turn, I think. Once we land and hit Ireland, that's Britain on the back foot. They took out France to this coalition of cunts, as we're going to call them. Because it's what? Russia, the Netherlands, England, Austria, and the Ottomans are all in sort of a pseudo-alliance. Most of them are actually allied, but, you know, some of the others... Austria, for example, just peaced out with Prussia. The Netherlands and Prussia also peaced out with one another. That's what did in France. The Austrians have a shit fleet. The Prussians have a shit fleet. The Ottomans are rocking out the big boats. Where are they getting them from? Where is their port? That's a Russian one. They took this one. They don't own that one. Rydok. I think Anatolia is where their ships are coming from. Trading port, commercial port, trading port. Yeah, so if you can hit Anatolia, we'll land, we'll sell it to the... Sell it to the Polish, I think. So this is all wishful thinking, by the way. Our army's stuck here. You a general. And we need to take Algiers back before we do anything else. But if we can liberate the United States, get them as an ally, then things change. Also, I've just realised we pretty much forced the Ottomans out of Turkey. They've only got 3 territories. We probably should have kept up the pressure. I don't even know what we're researching anymore. I think we've fallen behind. On a turn, we'll have that. There's every chance we could lose this game. About there. It'll be just out of the way enough that they won't clock us coming in. As much as I said, oh, we're going to land in Ireland. I think if we can, we should hit Scotland instead. I know we can't hit England. With 2 galleons. Get over there. We'll just park We won't put anyone on this turn. We will recruit the new garrison. And probably leave that one behind as well. So we'll have a double garrison there. Then we're coming back for Algiers. And once that's done, we'll think about what we want to do next. Get them paying tax, if we can. Ah, so to grow the village, I need to keep them exempt. That's fair enough, I guess. Same there. Algiers is gone. Morocco, paying tax anyway, and they have no villages. They are starving. Poland down to Pennsylvania and Moldova. I don't want to do this. Fuck me, Naples makes a lot of money. Alright, what about... Naples makes a shit ton of money. We've only got Moldova. And Corsica makes a decent amount. There we go. We give them Corsica. We keep the Polish in the game that way. They'll have a harbour soon. I'm pretty sure galleons are the biggest ships the pirates can get. Also, given that the only ship that's not a galleon is a flute, I think we're going to make him the admiral. Just so he's got a different ship, so he can be all fancy. Show off. We've kept Poland alive. Kept Naples, because Naples is making us money. I'm going to try and get past the bloody Ottoman fleet. So that one's not the actual Ottoman fleet, so I don't know where they've gone. Six rates from the Knights of St. John there. Algiers is going to be a thorn in our side. They've got all those Dahomey as well. Corsica keeps the Polish in it until we can start claiming territory to actually give the Polish, you know, things that are going to make a difference. Who's this? The Dutch. Oh, this is my secret, super secret fleet. Now we're actually going up to... Damn it. We could have dropped them, actually, in Algiers. That would have been good. Don't know where Italy's going. Who are Italy at war with? The Ottomans. Okay. I'm not 100% confident in our ability to actually win. Or really achieve much of anything at the moment. Austrian trade fleet. That's the Ottoman. That's one Ottoman 5th rate. If we can move the Polish over here, it keeps them out of this fray. It encourages Austria and Prussia to go to war with one another. Okay. Now we're in sight of the bloody trade caravan. Not the best army in the world anyway. We've royally fucked the balance of power. How rich are these places? Wealthy. Very poor. High yield. Wealthy. No, given that you're very poor, then you can do the happiness building. The industry. If we hit that, it's going to take a lot. And it risks the army, like the actual good army. All for a 5th rate. You keep coming. We're dropping you in Anatolia. We thoroughly neglected some of this. We don't even have any iron workshops. That's upsetting. Really, we must do somewhere. You're just going to chase them to the ends of the bloody earth, aren't you? We're not getting near Britain. The Dutch, of all people, are screening Britain. That's a very big Ottoman fleet. Just absolutely annihilated that Italian fleet. Bankrupt. Well, why we're bloody bankrupt? Because some prick is blockading our port. It's not a very good navy, but it's enough, isn't it? Come on. Surely. Russia! You fucked us, Russia! I guess it's in character. Our fleet's up here for some reason. Can we land? No, wherever we go, we're going to be in intercept range for the Dutch. But if we hide here... We're spending too much money and Texas are razor on us against spending benefits seems inevitable. We've got other ports. Can we not designate a different port? There we go. Yeah, forget about our fleet. That port is quite clearly being blockaded. They're just Prussians. Or just Indiamen. Oh my god, we actually managed it! Yes, go, go! Kill them all! Man, surrender, surrender refused. Scotland is ours. We're going to move straight onto Ireland. Tax them to death, I do not care. Because we'll have the Scottish soon. We need Grenadiers. We'll send... Hey, what? We will send the Irish. On with some carbines. And your task is going to be retaking Algiers. One hell of a navy the Ottomans have got there. With the French and the British both gone, colonial interests will fall to me and the Dutch. You occupying? No, you're just passing through. You're genuinely just passing through. Surrender without a fight. Let's get going. We're going to move on the actual UK. You know what? Fuck the Dutch. Stealth fleet did their job. To be honest, even if we just land here. You guys come back. We just start taking things and then giving them to the Polish as we go. We knock the British out. And we really do rip this wide open. It's the seas then. The Ottomans, to be fair, seem to be controlling the bloody seas at the minute. But they can't do the same in terms of the actual warfare. Ottoman military units are not as good as mine. So we're going to have to take most of Eastern Europe, gift it to Poland, get the Polish, fight the Austrians and the Prussians. Well, I'm glad I did some recruiting because they've just come out of nowhere. We got the Grenadiers, the Irish, shit ton of peasants. Oh, I knew this was going to happen and then didn't bother to actually do anything. It's just by chance that we've got the units. They were going to go on a little mission. I should have properly garrisoned the city. I mean, I've just done this exact thing to Britain, pretty much. We know the Prussians did it to France because France doesn't exist. And I'm like, oh no, sod the capital, let's leave it completely undefended. What a prick. Well, welcome to Madrid. Seems like every inch of wall is pretty much covered. End deployment. Where are they actually coming from? They've got split forces. It's like their cannons. Right, let's get you not there, please. In fact, until we know where the enemy's properly going, let's get everybody off the walls. That could be useful. You guys stay there. You get over here quickly, please. Same for you. And they seem to be coming at us, but with dregs over there. So let's get you. Actually, no. There. You on this wall here. We can have you chilling out there. We can't lose this. If we lose this, we're fucked. Like, our brave attack on the Ottomans is nothing if we can't our act together. The Irish are knocking around somewhere. The one thing we've got going for us is they've not healed their units. There's been no replenishment. Glad I left you guys here. You should be able to handle that. Especially with a few more shots like that. That is a full unit, so sod whatever I've just asked you to do. Get up here. Use grenades. Fuck it. Waz grenades at him. The Irish are here, in their red coats, which makes sense, I guess, if we come from Britain. Go on, why is a couple of grenades over the wall? Yeah. Oh, that's not over the wall. That's very much. I'm not even sure, lads, but just stop. Whatever you're doing, just stop. Is that full unit of line infantry? It's winning slightly. The Irish appears to be doing a good job fighting them off there. Go across. Well, if you guys could just get there then. Looks like we've held pretty much everywhere from over here. When you go and get involved. They got a lot of cannon and a horse over there. So we fight. Back to the wall. Irish and Spanish. The natural alliance. The Prussians also have... Of course the Prussians also have bayonets. We bloody sold them the bayonet. Oh, we're getting shafted by our own military technology. Oh. Guys, can you not get up on the wall? Fine, fine. Speed it up. Yeah, you just... Maybe don't be on that wall anymore. Because it looks like they're about to blow a hole in it. Could be most upsetting. But the people of Spain have come out in force. I mean, the bloody Prussians, willing to die for it. It looks like... Oh, we're going to keep shooting our walls until it gives. In which case... everyone off the walls. Ready for the next wave. They can't get us in our little fort. Do we have to wait for the infantry to withdraw? Because technically they can still do this. Even without. I mean, let's just put... It says 0 out of 544, but you can't actually put multiple in one. So, I don't know why. It just seems an arbitrary number. But 80 out of 1,800, like... You can't fit that many people in, though. You won't let me. Unless that's a bug. Unless it was intended that you could, in theory, shove all your units in one building if you wanted. Oh, we're going to have to sit this one out, which means I'm going to have to be entertaining while this is not being. Which is difficult. But we're going to see this campaign through, as I've said quite a few times. I feel the need to say more because of the amount of campaigns that I've just said that about and then not seen through. I am a creature of wins. That will always be the case. If I stop having fun or if I'm not feeling it, then I'll stop doing it. Suzerain is not one of those series. It's my first series, and I'll be damned if I let it fall to nothing. Grenadiers on the ready. Over there. They've knocked one of the walls down. Looks like they're trying to pretty much knock all the walls down. No. Their little gendarmes edging forward there. Annoyingly, this will probably wrap up the video as well. Come on, horsies. Come on. Oh, I love the animation. They're not actually moving, they're just sliding. Brilliant. How can you possibly be firing at anything? It is just cavalry and cannons now. Cavalry, cannon, cannon, cavalry, 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 cannon, cavalry. Yeah. Which, to be fair, if we came out of our little fort, would be more than enough to win it for them. The cavalry would absolutely rinse our units. Which is why we're staying in our little fort. I'm pleased at our progress against Britain. I thought with the Dutch chasing us around that they were essentially going to force us into a British navy, but we managed to come in Yorkshire and then walk straight up to Scotland. Take Scotland. We've taken Ireland now too. If we can get down and get England, that's Britain out. The United States then comes into existence, and we all have a jolly time. First unit dead. You slightly more further up. Second unit coming in. Not even moved into the grenades yet. Got beautiful grenadiers with their nice hats. Wait, and throw. Yeah, dead horses. Well, I mean, it was a long wait for nothing, really. I think we shot a few of our own in the back there. Yeah, you definitely shot a few of our own in the back. Which is fine, but you're supposed to be shooting over them. Now we can sort of narrow your column. I don't think these guys fire by rank either. Look at the beautiful uniforms. Like, this is it's a very pretty game. I still as I have said with the titles of the streams, this is the best Total War game. It just is, like, in terms of scope and vision, in terms of what they try to achieve, and to a degree in terms of what they achieve. Like, all Total War games have bugs. Even though, you know, Rome Total War is buggy, Medieval Total War is buggy. Shogun, I think, is probably the least buggy, but I don't like Shogun, so I don't know for sure. I've never experienced any bugs while playing Shogun, but I don't play Shogun much. The Japanese history just doesn't interest me. I will freely admit that in terms of the games, it's probably the best made. You know, that there's lots of good things about it, but I don't enjoy it. I enjoy this one. I think this is the best in terms of ambition and scope. game design. And instead of building on this, they took away. Napoleon was a shrunk down version of this, instead of just being this but another 100 years in the future. Like, you know, the Napoleonic War obviously mostly took place in Europe, but it didn't exclusively take place in Europe. Like, you know, the empires that we have in Empire Total War existed and were bigger, arguably, in some cases, in the Napoleonic War. It would have made for a good trilogy. You could have done basically Empire Total War, Napoleon Total War, and then Victoria Total War. You could have done a trilogy spanning the ages. And now I've put the idea in their head, because they're obviously watching. They probably will, and it'll end up being, like, shit. Because they'll try and do what they did for Warhammer, and integrate the games, and then that'll somehow break it. I think the sad truth is we're never going to get good Total War games again. Not like we knew them, not like we want them. Because it's just not how they're designing and building games anymore. Like even Rome Total War 2, you know, you buy faction packs. Like, the fuck? Oh yes, we're going to take the nations out of this game unless you pay for them. And you didn't get that in Empire. Actually, I think you did a little bit. You got you got some units and some skins, I believe. And the Warpath campaign and the Independence campaign for America were DLCs you could buy. But you weren't obliged to buy them. I don't think we'll ever see good Total Wars like we knew them. And you can have a horsey as backup. Probably... yeah, it's fine. I'll say that. It's not. Stand there. Support them. Alright, come on, speed it up. You only got one trick left, and that's to run through these big holes you've put in me walls. Ah, so boring. 20 minutes. 20 real-time minutes that we gotta sit here and wait. I thought when they sent that first lot of cavalry through, they were gonna actually commit. Kill all their cavalry, and then go away. Yes, now that I've done the word thinking in my head, out loud, I am going to commit to you, YouTube. Obviously, I start a job in a week's time, and that might alter things. But every faction in Empire Total War is going to get a complete campaign. And we'll even do the Americans. The Americans will be the final one. We'll sign off with America. It's going to be fun. He says as he waits for 20 minutes of a siege to play out. I need to look into video editing technology. I keep saying that, I know I do, and then I keep not doing it. I'll Google it. Because that's what you want in a video. A guy Googling stuff. Apparently there's one called Lightworks. I know. I'll have to look into it, because crap like this really kills a video. I mean, it does well to highlight the how the AI can be. You end up in these awkward stalemates where I can't come out because I'll die. Like, they'll canister shot me to death. We still got 2 regiments, 3 regiments of horse, maybe a 4th one? Yeah. They've got 4 cannons, 4 horses. Which is more than enough to deal me damage. Which is why we're sitting this one out. We're going to wait patiently for them to do their thing and run away. Then we're going to desperately train more troops in the capital. And then we might actually go on the offensive and liberate France. We could do it in exactly the same way that we're liberating Britain. We're just going to go in, occupy, and then let the rebel army take it. We can't give them Corsica anymore. We gave it to Poland, which was a mistake. I think giving Corsica to Poland will long-term prove to be a mistake, because it means at some point I'll have to go to war with them to get it back. Or swap something else for it. Nearly done. 3 minutes. A proud defense, though. Like, the men of Spain can sleep easy tonight, knowing that this noble force defended them in their hour of need. The Irish, no less, newly liberated from the British oppression. The Irish are here to defend the good people of Spain. I just love the hats on the grenadiers. Come on, 40 seconds. Wind the clock down. Wind the clock down. End battle. Heroic victory indeed. Good old Arthur Wellesley. There we go. Piss off, Prussia. With the Dutch in our port and the Prussians probably running around raiding shit there. The Prussians in our other port. Ally attacked. Huevo nations have attacked New Spain. Guys. We talked about this. Bankrupt again. Why are we bankrupt again? Is it because we were under siege? New town emerges. Ooh, we got one in Portugal. Yeah, last one, isn't it? You got your school. It's going to be a happiness building. We don't have the money for it right now. Scotland and Ireland are causing trouble. Well, I never. Is that the British Army? Not much of one, is it? I mean, not that we've got much. Like, we have 3 line infantry, they have 2. You've got pikes, cannons. Ours is better. Gonna beat them, and they're gonna come down and get that. Weird, we can hit the capital, but we can't hit what we've actually come for. We're gonna take Bulgaria, Serbia, Bosnia. Then we're gonna do Croatia as well, and we're gonna give them all to Poland. Knights of St. John. It's a third-rate ship of the line. But if we hit it with the galleons, we're fine. Anyway, you'll have to find out on the next part how this one goes. Badly, I'm assuming. Very badly. But hopefully you join me. I have had, as ever, quite a lot of fun with this one. It's just under an hour, but to be fair, the last video was just over an hour, so it balances. See you on the next one.